Everybody has always asked me when or whether I'll ever do some sort of speedrunning stuff on this stream. It used to be quite a regular question, and the answer was obviously never, other than a bit of human fall flat stuff. But I think we're going to get that accidentally playing this game, right? Because today I have tried as hard as possible to optimise the most perfectly tuned setup journey ever. After what was a tragic death last Thursday at the hands of... Was it tragic? I don't even think... See, that's the thing about last week's death. I don't even think it was interesting enough to be tragic. It was a bit... How would you say it? Lackluster? It's not a bad theory, actually, Martin. The idea that the crash with the Ferndale, where I bumped into those trees and died, it might not have been the impact that killed me. It might have been the 75 kill you bottles hitting me in the back of the head.
Let's see what new and innovative way you can find to die in this playthrough.
I'll carry on, I will not be dying. This is the run. This is the one. The car is a beautiful red colour, Alcarion. How can it go wrong? Was that a good splash? Well, I bet it was, yeah, because there was all Lundios's green celebration bits in from last week. Kit and Alcarion, Martin, welcome to the stream. Alcarion, thank you for the 36 months Tier 3 subscription and a streak all the way. Get your emote out, Alcarion, let's see it. That's crazy. Alcarion, I appreciate the support, as always. Thank you very much for that. That's ludicrous support, as always. I appreciate it, Alcarion, and good morning. Sothan, welcome to the stream as well. Let's hear from Martin.
Hi, Martin D. I'm from the My Sama Car community here.
Hello.
We have received word that you worked on the car off-stream.
Oh, no.
Depriving the community of any clangers, shapes or capers relating to the shitty, junky physics of the game. He would never, ever do that. Ever. Please submit to our disciplinary panel later today. Martin D. I'm out.
I am so sorry, everybody. I did do a tiny little bit of work on the car over the weekend. Whenever I suffer an injustice in a video game, or whenever I fail at it, or if I ever have a stream where I struggle, instead of having a break, that does me no favours. What I choose to do is go back in and go hard on it, because I need to get the momentum back, so I did. For therapy, I went back and did a little bit of work on the car, but all I did is do the dashboard and some of the chassis work and the gearbox and the suspension and stuff. Scotty, you're not new here. I thought you said you were new. I thought you said, hello, I am new here. No need to worry. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Martin, Sothan, Kit, Alcarion, how are we all? I hope you're well. I did a tiny bit of work on the car. Can you find it somewhere in your hearts to forgive me? Scotty, have you watched this stream before? No, because he's returned Sothan, evidently. Right, let's get in. This character, speaking of Scotty, is called Jotty. There was a death last week. I'm sure it's like the most viewed clip of last week if you want to look at the clips section. It was bullshit. I slid extremely slowly off the road in the Ferndale that Alcarion lent us after promising to look after the car, and tapped a tree at about 7 miles an hour, was it? Just a little beep, like that. Dead. Gone. Absolutely shit on. Shocked. I've heard I can give all the answers to every question asked. You can, Scotty. Pour your knowledge. That's not true. Did you find Scotty yet? I've actually been and played cards with Scotty last week, Martin. Lost all my fucking money, which doesn't matter because I died. Maybe he cursed me for all of the winnings. Grandma said that the last person to play cards with Scotty did die shortly after, and here I am. Alright. Got to leave it an hour into the stream for classes for the remainder of the year. Sothan, we will miss you. Ooh, you're going to miss the end of the playthrough, Sothan, imagine. Alright. Again, it is very early in the playthrough. Very early in the playthrough. So what I need to do is I need to get food. I need to get car supplies. I need to get the tyres. I need to get the new rim, the full wheels. I need to get the new rims. I need to post a postal. I need to do a whole bunch of shit. So get a load of this. This is one single journey, apart from the bottom line. This is going to be monstrous. I am going to try and sort out as best I can everything I need to finish the car off in one swift journey. And then at the end of the stream, there's a best of for everybody. How's that? Right, so I guess we get started. Also, the professor that I explicitly signed up for a class got booted from it, and at the last moment, he's an adjunct. A tenured professor wanted/needed the class 2 days before. Oh, a tenured professor took it over. I thought you said a tenured professor had been booted. I'm a little pissed about that. I bet so. So I suppose what we do is we eat our last food. What time is it, actually? It's 4 p.m. Do I even have enough time? The shop shuts at 8 and I need to do a fuckload of stuff before I get to the shop. I never actually considered the time. Anyway, let me show you. So, I have done a tiny bit of work on the car. You'll notice the wheels aren't there. None of the engine work's been done. But I just did the entire left-hand side. I got halfway down it anyway. How did you get the watch on the last life? I have to go to a party on the Saturday night, Scotty, and beat a guy up. That's how you do it. You'll see, actually, in the best of. The first time we did it was quite an adventure. I can't believe we managed to work that out, though. That was ridiculous. Alright, I'm in a bit of a tricky position, then, because I don't really know what to...
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on this side of Betty Alley. Folks, have you heard about Jothan's latest exploit? Trying to jump the Resco over the railroad tracks. Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
I hate this game. I actually do hate this game. I've started to realise how much it's fucking me over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go check for Uncle's money. I think my fatigue's relatively high. Maybe we chop logs and get an early night. Although, maybe we just go and get the wheels. And then do the rest of the loot tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, first job, let's go get the wheels. Let me just grab the money from Uncle, because I forgot to do this. And I'll take the tractor and we'll do it in 2 pieces. How much gift money? Right, starts at 3,000. How much gift money between 1 and 1,000? I'm saying 340. Scotty says 768. Martin says 666. I'm 340. Anybody else? 5, 4, 3, 2. What? I was 21 off. Right, I'm happy that I was right, but I'm unhappy because that is incredibly low. I got 900 last time. Pink name for Stubbler for being the closest. No. No. I don't deserve plaudits for being right about something so bad. Fuck. Almost so then, yeah. They can't keep sparing their kids so much money. Look how many have died. That's true. Shit. Alright, I suppose it's not the end of the world. I just need to get ready for a trip to go and pick up the wheels. Let me go fetch the trailer. I need to go to the island as well, don't I, and get all that stuff too. Ah, whose idea was it to die on Thursday? I hate this game. If only there was an option to turn, like, permadeath off or something. You're all still in agreement that I don't turn permadeath off, right? I think I said that by now I would have turned it off, but I'm still not in the mood to turn it off. I think we're getting further and further with every life, so it feels like the right thing to do to not turn it off. Even if it takes a while. I could fill a load of logs for Siddles, but he doesn't actually want any because he sucks. It's a bitch move to turn it off, yeah. I'm thinking of the future, right? And I'm thinking of, would I like to look back on the My Summer Car playthrough and remember it as the one where I had to turn permadeath off to finish it? Or would I rather look back at 2023 and be like, yeah, we beat fucking My Summer Car with Permadeath on, we beat Lethal State of Decay, we beat War Mode Grounded. Also, can you believe this is only the 3rd playthrough of the year? That's ludicrous. Does mean, however, that the cooking simulator stream on Friday, which is going to be a slightly shorter one for the record, I need to go to football, it's going to be the last cooking simulator stream, and then a week from today is the start of the 2023 Doomhaus Worm Olympics. Who's going to emerge as the Wrigley title winner? Wait, I just thought I'm going to be fucked for food like this. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. On worm mode. On a brighter note, you've got an interview tomorrow. Good shit, Scotty. Someone close by? Another bright note. Everybody go in Discord and wish Frosty a happy birthday. I know he's one of the more esoteric Doomhaus members, but I feel like he probably needs it right now. It's in West London, that's not too shabby. An easier commute, I assume, or a relatively easy to commute. We're going to take the beers with us as well. I'm not going to do the postal order stuff because this is just a trip for the wheels, so I'm going to take the back seat so I can sleep, the hammer so we can get in. It's just 25 minutes down the M5, that's not bad at all, is it? There are all the other options to work in London. That one's pretty convenient. Right, what's my stress like because I don't have any cigs? It's by the Brentford football stadium. It's not even better, right? Oh, I didn't like that penalty yesterday, though. As much as I'm not Tottenham's biggest fan. That was not a penalty. Right. Did I put the beers in the back? I did. I've got no food, but that should be fine. Fuck it. Let's go get the wheels. There's nothing else I need for the wheel recovery, is there? I've got no food. And I'll have no food for tomorrow either. Unless we go fishing, but I can't go fishing either. If only you could get tickets. Should have built a bigger ground, shouldn't they? Hoodah!
Mulku Chicky Grim Chicky Google.
Cheeky Grin. Oh god, he's got a chop team of his own now. Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for 74 months. That's ridiculous. Cheeky, thank you. 74 months, everybody. And we've been streaming for 2 years longer than that. Fuck me. Cheeky, good afternoon. Oh, fucking Western. Yeah, don't do the maths. The last thing you should do is do the maths. Cheeky, how are we? I appreciate the sub as always. That is crazy. Jesus. Thank you both for the subs today. That's it now. You're off to see Brentford, Marty. Oh, this guy as well. Can you believe, I make this joke every time, but can you believe that I've known Gwynblade 63 months, which is nearly as long as I've known Cheeky at 75? Gwynblade, good afternoon. Thank you for the prime. Thank you both for the subs. Oh, is it something from Watch Dogs?
Have you heard about the guy stealing wheels of police cars? The police are working tirelessly to catch him.
Well, that's just wholesome. It's just positive. Santa, thank you for the bits and welcome to the stream. Gwynblade, I appreciate the sub. Cheeky as well, thank you both. It is, Martin. I've got a stupid ticketing system. It wasn't full yesterday, but you need 100 taps prior to get... Oh, yeah, I suppose. Wait, so, hang on. So you need to have been to 10 prior games to have priority on tickets. So there wasn't enough people that qualified, so they didn't sell out. That's daft. That is a stupid ticketing system. Why? Premier League clubs need as much bums in seats as they can get. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the subs, everybody. It's a bus stop in Hounslow. Martin, I almost want to press this button for that. I'm no Brentford fan, but even I want to stick up for him against that. Your dad and brother were there yesterday. He sits by the phone waiting for a window. Fucking hell. Just go support. Who else is there around there? All the clubs are in West London. I suppose Fulham and Chelsea are a bit far away. Probably get a ticket at Stamford Bridge, actually. Oh. Did you see my death on Thursday, by the way, Cheeky? I'm not happy with it at all. You've had one similar, right, Martin? Oh, Reading. Yeah, I suppose. Tickets are 29 quid. I remember when Brentford was still Division 3. Yeah, I remember when they were coming to Ellen Road and I had to stand and watch the cunts doing it, Martin. Back then, when we were in League One, I was... Obviously, we were still going at the time. We're fucking idiots, but... In League One with us at the time was Southampton, Brighton, Leicester, Bournemouth, Brentford. Who else is there that's among that group? There's a couple of Premier League... Well, quite a few Premier League clubs that were with us at the time. Started Watch Dogs Legion today. Not going to lie, I do enjoy it more than I remember. I suspect partly because I got to play as Aiden from the first game now because of the DLC. So it patches the no backstory issue that I had with the game. Did it sort of just delete all the history and start from there? Turned right out of town, oversteered at slow speed, hit a telephone pole, the window fell out and I died. Fuck. So Watch Dogs 3 just sort of deleted everything that came before it? Well, that was before you were a multi-millionaire streamer, Martin, right? In the shit truck. See, Chaz had a theory about that death of mine on Thursday, maybe being because the Ferndale has a... I mean, most cars back then did, right, have a really bad safety rating, where... And American cars at that. So it might just be that you are a lot more susceptible to fatal crashes in that car, because it's an old, like, 60s American muscle car. The shit truck, though, I don't know what the excuse is. I might actually time this just right for nightfall. It's just food I'm worried about, but probably won't be an issue. Siddles is not home. It has the play as anyone mechanic, so there's a dead set lore in the background, but none of the characters have proper... Oh, I see, a bit like State of Decay then. Where in State of Decay 2, because it's randomly generated characters, it was very difficult to implement a similar level of storytelling. Well, the tutorial characters have kind of a bit of story. Are we good? We're good. They become expert. Yeah, precisely. They've definitely not got plot armor, right? Azzy Fenn, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, once died on a bump with the van. I suppose the shit truck and the van, I can kind of understand dying more than you can in this, because you're sat right at the front of both of those vehicles, aren't you? Fucking cousin. Whereas the Ferndale, it's maybe just really susceptible to damage. Did you get your car flipped back over, Azzy? Away for a week tomorrow. Going to stream a few days when I'm back so I can hurry up and die in this playthrough. Now, this is the run, Martin, for you. Now I get to play as a few characters from previous games. It feels more right. So I assume they made that DLC as a response to criticisms about the backstory thing. Did after a while. I always forget the car's quite easy to tip back over by hand, isn't it? Doesn't feel very much like it. suppose you want some stakes, don't you? You want... I know, like, in State of Decay, I get really emotional if a character dies, because I've put so much time and effort into it, but... Do you actually level the characters up in rank or anything in that game? It's a very quick way to flip your tractor bike over. Yes, I imagine, Martin. I'd hate to accuse you of using a third-party piece of software. Actually, I might be able to buy the piston now. Now, let's do it tomorrow. I need to do a whole bunch of shit tomorrow. Also, it's closed because it's too late. This is just getting a head start on tomorrow. I hate this bit. I really hate this bit. You were there, you saw what I did. I can't remember you tipping it back over, but I remember it happening. On the top road. Got a death threat from the Mice and Car community. Alright, we're here. Oh yeah, you quit and reloaded. I forgot about that. Awful. Awful, despicable human. Alright. And now, we wait. I might have got here too early thinking about it. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Just hoping it'd still say 11 chops when I got here this morning. Not died yet, but I definitely died on Thursday. Losing the van trumps that, though. You might see footage of that shortly, mate. I wonder if I do spend a bit of time going and robbing Alkarion. I could do that, because I'm just down the road. And then come back here when it's a bit darker. Should we do that? Kill two birds with one stone? Probably. I might as well be as efficient with time as possible. Especially because I thought I was being better than you. I know, right? All that bragging about your method. Oh, imagine using the bus. Imagine getting a bus into town. Dougie, good morning. Fuck it, let's go. Go get some steel from Alkarion. It just makes tomorrow's journey faster, I suppose. Now we'll come back here when the sun's gone down a bit further. What the fuck is going on? Oh, tease it. Whoa, tease it. I don't want to end up martining the tractor. Do you know what? Not actually a bad bit of driving. Good work, me. If there's one thing Watch Dogs games do amazingly, each of them, it's the world and the cities. They're so alive and lived in and have unique atmospheres to them. Is it not slightly post-apocalyptic in the first one? In the third one? I suppose that's not going to hold it back. I'm just trying to work out which one's which. Squidward is on both, so it can't be too bad. I think even he makes an appearance in the upcoming best of at the end, everybody. Where did I see Cousin last? He was driving away, wasn't he? Maybe I can... How do I do this? There's the fucking thing. Imagine if I died reversing into Alkarion's shop. Maybe we'll back him down here. Then I'm off the road for Cousin. I can go and rob the place. Shaking all about the place. He's just full of vigour. Vim. You don't seem too upset about your tines ramming his garage. I'm sorry, Alkarion. Yeah, well, he's not an insignificant amount responsible for my last death. If he'd have just given me a lift home in something a bit less dangerous than lending me that thing, I might still be here. We'd be getting the car inspected today. We'd be in a happier time, but as it is, Alkarion thought he'd give it a big... and ruin the playthrough. Look at him. Does that look like a person that feels guilty, Sothan? Does that look like a person that we should be worried about damaging their property? No. How dare he give me a car? He didn't even have to do that. He knew full well. I was saying in Discord, I have a sneaky suspicion that he liked the little blue car so much he thought he'd send us home in a death trap so that we'd die and he could take it for himself. Because last we saw of it, it was stuck in there. But only one solution: revenge. Oh God. How do I take revenge on Alcarion? Knock his building down. I've only stolen 2 bits, by the way. I'll leave the springs and the... Oh, shit. Rip the gearbox out of my tractor, bear with me. I'll leave the springs and the other thing for later. Whatever it's called, I can't remember what I was saying. Springs and the... What do you call the... radar buster. Keyboard's got bits on it. I don't know why I did that though, because I had time. Someone think of something spicy to talk about. I actually plan to sleep the whole night through, don't I? Which is fine. So let me get the tractor set up. I wonder if this is... Fancy taking a risk? We don't stand to lose a lot, do we? I'm wondering if I... No, I have to do this at night.
Not the bees.
Don't want the bees. I'm thinking of sort of trying out some methods of getting them by avoiding the bees, like some bullshit tactics, like sneaking my head through the floor and stuff. Or like trying to get them through the back of the chimney stack, or because they're over there now. My death is over there if I stray too close. Like if I got sort of the other side of that box and sort of leant through and grabbed them. Or if I go downstairs and maybe... Because if I could find a way to get these without having to do the whole night thing, then... Because they're just up here if you think about it. Is this what gets me killed? This is probably what gets me killed. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yes and no. It's set in 2032 after terrorist bombings that caused London to turn into a military surveillance state by private military. Oh, so there are big damaged areas, but for the most part it's not terribly post-apocalyptic. I assume if I go anywhere past this point, I just die. I shouldn't be risking this, should I? Press 1 to risk it, press 2 to play it safe. I want to know who to blame if something goes wrong. Everybody start spamming 2 so I don't have to worry about being a nerd. Martin's not voting. You can't all abstain. But I want it on somebody else's conscience. All the mistakes in this playthrough have been on... I never actually thought to check in these boxes. I've been around here. There might be more bees, though. Oh, I thought I could hear them then. It was the fucking song. Sothan said, yes, risk it, Studler. Sothan, I respect it. If this goes wrong, you know to blame everybody. Like, I wonder if I can just sneak round and just, like, eat or something. That's what you said, Sothan, yeah. So, the other side of this wall is a pallet with a cloth on it and 4 tyres. Maybe I can, like, hug the other wall and just, like, grab them without dying. Because the sun's a ways away from going down. I can't sleep either, can I? Or I suppose I could. But I'm getting hungry as well and stressed. It's basically futuristic London with 3 or 4 bombing sites. They're just... Oh, I see. Alright, let's just be brave. Okay, I've not died here. I'm safe here. Maybe so, then. What's the odds on Stubble of dying? I feel like I want to learn this bit, because this bit's the only slow bit in the setup. I could get really fast if I worked out a tactic. Alright, fuck it. I'm risking the whole life. There might be, but I don't know. Still alive here. Still alive here. I want to go to that side. I imagine it's when the sun goes down. They've caught me up before, Martin, and killed me in the tractor. I ran downstairs, and they killed me. You can't actually see the bug nest, can you? Keep going, what, this way? Still not dead. 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 Okay, there's a wheel on the roof, but we can deal with that. Okay, still not dead.
Was.
Okay, breathe. I think they're just dormant, aren't they? Can I? Oh! I think what we're learning is that it's not B time yet. Fuck. Martin, thank you for the bits. Can I take credit for that working, even though I think it's just because they've gone to sleep?
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish.
Just a fly, so then, yeah.
Guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Jothan.
Buzz Lightyear. Borussia Dortmund. Fucking Borussia Dortmund.
Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Malauta!
Oh shit. Okay, things are going alright now. The whistle advert that freaks you out. You found it on YouTube, didn't you? I think I saw you post it while we were golfing or at some point where I was unable to respond. I'm still going to have to sleep unless we just really book it home fast. Right, let me just check all four got in there then. So what? I need to know what time. It'd be nice if I had a fucking watch. Is that all four? How many can you count, everybody? 1, 2, 3. I've lost track. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That's 4. 4 on a steering wheel. Not 6, cheeky. Yeah, because I think was it Trim that guessed that the other week. He said, because he says something Mongolia at the start, doesn't he? Oh god, we're going to have to face facts, everybody. Trim was right. I'm as upset as you are. Is that what he said? I mean, yeah, close enough. That was unintentional, but we'll run with it. Don't tip the tractor over, Stublet. That's it, Mongolian ass whistling. Never doubt Trim this, eh? I might as well take the last few bits from Alkirion, I don't know while I'm here. Fuck it. Alkirion, I hope you're not too tied to your belongings, because we're taking them. Cheeky, you should know what the guy says in the advert. 2 wheels, thank you, Cheeky. Fuck it, I'll go get these 2 things while we're out. Fuck if I remember. We'll have a listen party later.
I would prefer if you don't be touching me bits.
It's alright, I'll just touch them once as I steal them. Then they'll be attached to the car and you won't have to worry about it. I'll find out. Fucking Martin over here. IGN guides, watch out. And these coil springs. There isn't anything else, is there? I've not found anything. You can't just post Cheeky some homework, Martin. Cheeky's like, I can't remember, so Martin's like, well, here's some homework for you. See if you can get it in by the midstream break, that's your deadline. Right. Probably best for me to just book it home. I've got the seats if I need to sleep. Don't die. I still don't know whether I would die of fatigue anyway. I seem to feel like oh, God. Sothan, you've encouraged this. Do this. It's dark. Worth a try. Satan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 47 months. Good afternoon. It's been a successful start to the stream so far. I can say that with absolute surety. How are we? If Sothan is encouraged... Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. If Sothan encouraged that, I'd have subbed to the Sothan. I strongly recommend everybody do the same. It's alright, the rain's gone. The Sothan gods have relinquished their control. Satan, thank you for the 47 months. Why would you subject yourself to that? Probably the same reason why you pay me so much to advertise your stream in this one. What's the fuel situation like in the tractor to concentrate on the road? We get 1 less hour of Sothan daily now. I think 2. Is it 2 less hours, Sothan? Shells don't count as payment. Sothan sells them on the seashore for the record. Yeah, he's going to be gone shortly, Martin. When does the semester end? Holy fuck, cousin. Oh, that wasn't cousin, it was the train. 2 less hours of Sothan subs. There's nothing that man likes more than letting us down. I'll carry on, thank you for the bits. Martin, thank you for the bits. Two hours and 5 minutes to get the car started. No, I'm not that bold. I do only have the engine to do now, but I'm not that confident. Plus, we still need to go to the shop, don't we?
And now for the latest in cheeky news. Not content with so many the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward. Good luck, cheeky.
Finland Mongolia Society is celebrating Mongol Day. Let's unite our nations as great again. Thank you. Sothan, what are you doing out there this late at night? There you go, look, Martin. Cheeky actually did his homework. Finnish Mongol Society. I mean, I suppose they're only one country over, but it's quite a big country. Look at Siddles at home, look. I bet he's playing on that little plastic guitar of his. Getting all his VODs muted. You sound just like my parents.jpg. If you go over the north... Yeah, you could... That's the thing, you could literally go over the North Pole and back and down and still find... And you still wouldn't be on the other side of the world. You'd still be in... You'd be able to get to Mongolia. You sound just like my parents.jpg. We don't call it J in this country, we call it Jed. Please localise. Unless Mongolians have a large community in Finland. There's not enough grass in Finland, is there? You've hit 1 million. Have you actually seen? Have you hit 1 million? Is that from Satan? I'm impressed. They don't call it G in a lot of countries, they call it gay coxy, gay coxy, gay coxy, gay coxy, gay coxy. There you go. It's my Finnish lesson for the day. They just ticked over. I got an alert for the ban. Are you going for the ban, or are you going to be the first to get 2 million channel points? Because you are way out ahead of that race right now. You've probably got more channel points than anybody in the Doomhaus. You go for 2 million. Get 2 bans back to back. Imagine you come back and request another one. That would be a big willy move. I'd respect it. 20 minutes of beautiful ban. It would, right? Okay, I'm not going to die of fatigue just yet, but the wolf's at the door, shall we say. And we've avoided crashing into the train or cousin. I need to turn that clap up. Or off. I've got to remember to not use it too often. I'd have had it sooner if it wasn't for the inability to win points. Or the amazing ability to lose them. Is that you've got the clap? I don't understand the reference, man. Sex is for weirdos. I'm nervous actually, I'm tapping my feet. Right, everybody calm down. Everybody think of something calming to talk about. A positive spin on failure, I like it. I actually turned my head then. Oh, I had so much momentum last week, and I got the wind knocked out of my sails because of that death. Right, I'll get packed up, and we'll sort out the to-do list and start planning this monster journey tomorrow. I did manage to get a few bits checked off today, though, which is good. If only I had some kind of van. Hey, that might... Uncle's van, there is a chance it might be there tomorrow, actually. I doubt it, though. Let me know if you start hearing like a scraping noise, by the way, because we're house-sitting a hamster at the moment. Not house-sitting, babysitting a hamster. A colleague's gone away on holiday, and we've got their hamster. And it's got a wheel, and the wheel needs oiling, so if she gets on it and gives it some big beans, then you'll hear it probably on stream. Not over the tractor, you won't, anyway. Uncle needs his gyro. He's not lost his job yet, though. We're very early in the playthrough. It's the third day, mine. Looks like it's AM as well. I've got more lights to give. Oh, I have. Should have taken advantage of that earlier. So I can't utilise cigarettes or coffee at the moment. Which is a negative. Let's just pull the tractor in. Hamster cam for the midstream break. You people don't deserve that. She's adorable though, I will give her that. I'll tell you her name because it's also adorable, but knowing pets nowadays, she's probably got her own fucking Instagram account and be easily findable. Okay, so let me just make sure I've not got the Hang on. Open that. Then we'll lock up for the night. I'm not made of money at the moment, so turn the garage light off. Lovely. I should have actually checked for the... Yeah. One thing I aren't doing is receiving any bullshit from Surfen. God forbid you dox a hamster. No, but if that does have an Instagram account, then you'll be able to find probably where my colleague lives, therefore where I live.
Landlord here. Does
God.
your rental agreement cover pets? Eating you'll find not. I'll drop you a copy in on my way to get my dancing cane waxed. I'll probably disturb you eating your disgusting gruel that you call Tea. Rofs.
Voi vittujen vittu.
Landlord community shade, I know, right? I've upset the landlord community. Our landlord was here yesterday because there's been a bit of trouble in our building, and we showed her the hamster. So, Gwynblade?
Haista vittu.
Already checked that one off. Also, it doesn't, so if anything goes wrong, if the hamster's up all night barking, then we might get in bother. I'm trying to wee. Can I not wee? Oh, I pressed L. You know what L does, don't you, kitten? Time to drive to the library so I could watch my first lecture. You have to drive to the library to watch an online lecture, so then. How does that work? I'd watch it here, but it's only 15 minutes between my online... Oh, I see. You made us question your sanity for a split second there, Sotha. Good. So it is now the next day. The phone is plugged in, so let's try and get this done as efficiently as possible. I no longer need the hammer, but I do need the jerry can and the back seats in case anything goes wrong. I've stolen from Alkirion. Good. Okay, have the drips finished yet? They have. Alright. Let's bang out this to-do list. I'm hungry, but I'll be going to the shop shortly, so... The P-words are awful for fixing hunger. So, Than, have a good afternoon. And day, I suppose. What are we going to do without Sothan in the streams for a couple of weeks? Bye, love you all, bye! Right, make the postal order. Most important. Cheer 50 to feed the hamster. Little thing eats like a fucking maniac. Right, postal order. I immediately went and grabbed the wrong thing. What do I want from the postal order? I've not got unlimited funds, have I? So let's... This might be Siddle's looking for logs, actually. What? Yes, Mr. Yes, I understand. I'll bring you the bills. I will. Yes. Get better. Yeah. I hope you're happy. Okay, that's the bail job. We know about the bail job. Talking about keybinds, it's fucking annoying to play all three Watch Dogs back to back because the controls switch. I guess it was over quite a transitionary period, wasn't it? That must be annoying. Now in Legion, I just keep hacking everything by accident. Hacking in an electronic sense or in an axe sense. You know what? I promised everybody, so we're going for zebra again. I nearly said zebra then, like a Charlotte. AFR gauge, because that seems important. I'm not going to go for the dials or the rev gauge just now. Socket set? No. Antenna, though. Technically, I don't need the socket set, and I'm hoping to have the car completed before then anyway. Shave that mucky little hamster and do a hamster painting shower streams. Gwynblade, they're called art streams. You wouldn't understand. Right, postal order filled. Let's get the tractor ready as well. Can we name the hamster just for while you're the custodian? I dread to think what you try and name it. Fucking Jamster. Right, let's just get all this crap out. I'm in a hurry. Doomhaus. Which button do I press? I've got 2 buttons here. Yeah, alright, I'll give you that one. Hamster McHamster face. Because of course. Leaving a bit of a mess, but we've got a lot on today. Got no time to fuck around. They changed the hacking mechanics quite a bit in each game, so it makes sense, but yeah. Bet it's annoying. Especially when you roll from one to another. Right, load up. I need the jerry cans. I might take both. Do I take both? Nah, I can't be asked to go walking around to them. I'll take both when I get the van. Speaking of which, I should check if Uncle's in. Okay. Jerry can, piston, and the back seats. I'll turn the list off when I've got this part of it done. I still don't think you actually have to take the piston with you to replace it, but just in case you do, I don't want to have to go back. Right, that's that done. Suppose we're good to go now. Hey, let's check if the van's at Uncle's. Oh, Pepe the hamster. The EastEnders golden era was years ago, Gwynblade. You're going to have to get over it. I'm as sad as you are, but we can't keep clinging on to the past. It's a fucking gerbil anyway. What is the difference between a hamster and a gerbil? Like, I know they're different animals, but how do you identify the two? Whoa, what do you mean Beppe DeMarco? That's completely separate to Gwynblade's fascination with the name. You tell by their undercarriage. Or is there a serial number down there or something? Right. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, but we're going to town eventually. Gerbil taste mouth gave me. Right. Tony Hawk, let's go. The cat says so. Martin, it's not the 50s anymore. You need to update your language. I'm just sweating. Oh, I've gone to college, he says. All over the fucking radio. The felines, mine, it's not the 50s. You need to upgrade your terminology. Has he gone? It's just constant cheeky chatter. He's gone. Don't worry, he's gone, everybody. It's fine. Right, next job. Alkarions to replace the piston. Martin, it's not the 50s anymore. You need to upgrade your terminology. And take that leather jacket off. And stop putting bacon grease in your hair. And stop slapping trim around the poor man. Stress might be a problem. Tunnel stage rule. Untrue. Fuck them nerds. Jesus, Fallout was the playthrough before last. No, it wasn't. State of Decay saved us. You can't call them that. Yeah, Martin. It's not the 50s anymore. I'm sick of driving this fucking tractor already. But once it's done, and we can go on to a more relaxing sounding vehicle. Maybe this makes it a bit quieter. Yes, what a beast. Look at that. Doesn't it make you proud to be Finnish? He says as he drives the fucking thing off the road. It's not the 50s yet, just give me 27 years. I'd give you 6 with that lifestyle. You're living too fast, Martin. It's all hot rods and evenings at the diner. It'll be the death of you, I promise. And that street gang you're riding with. Alright. I didn't dive to the train. Today's a good day. Basically Grease, that terrible film. Is Grease terrible? I think it's an extremely good example of what it's trying to do, right? Is it a bad camp musical? Oh, it's old, that's true. Automatically invalid. As camp musicals go, it's a banger. Did you watch it thinking it was alongside like Casino and The Godfather, Martin? Because it is a bit different to those crime dramas. You can see John Travolta's clearly in it. Oh god, that's fair. It's basically a dead film. What games were on that video, Gwendolyn, you watched of playing dead games in 2023? Oh, and you can see John's Travolta clearly in it. Fucking hell. I think that actually landed better the second time. I don't know, I don't click these things. But you must be clicking some, so you wouldn't get them recommended otherwise, would you? Message I got from that is if I want to be cool and liked by some twat with a quiff, you need to completely change your lifestyle and take up smoking. Is that why you did it? Oh, Martin, you were misinformed. What message did you take from, like, Jurassic Park and stuff? Or Independence Day? That high school was full of 40-year-old men. They're not just at the gate like they were at our school. Got Johnny Marr the gig. This song, apparently, I've just realised, this keeps getting me copyright struck because it's like a radio edit of the Tetris theme, which means it's a licensed song, annoyingly. Hang on. I've been really itchy lately. I think I've got tics. Maybe I'm bringing a rodent into the house wasn't a sensible move. Got a Nick Moranis. I was going to say, is that Rick's brother? His younger and less handsome brother. He told it in slops. Is this as good as Dan touching Goldie's teeth? Oh, shit, slow. Good thing I can hear the train. Oh, there's Chris Man's house. Everybody wave to Chris Man. How have you got a Rick Moranis story? My camera look darker today. I feel like there's less youthful exuberance coming from me today. Oh, I'm nervous, Gwendolyn. Rick Moranis, if you're watching this right now, brace yourself. When I was in primary school, a guy on a bike with a child/baby came up the fence and called us over while we were on the playground. Was it a baby or was it a Swede in a swaddling cloth? Did you bring it up as your own? He told you he was Rick Moranis from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. This is Kenny Senior in it of Phoenix Nights. That is his full name. I'm worried we're about to libel one of children's entertainment's biggest superstars. You know what, let's just risk cousin. Fuck it. We've done stupider stuff in the past. Right, can I buy a piston without bringing it in? Oh, I can. Buy everything. Hello, Alkirion. Hello, one piston please, friend. Appreciate it. Good. Alright, we've replaced that busted piston. I hope, anyway. Just got to get back in and get away before cousin comes. Alkirion, I'll shut your door. Because I respect you, of course. Nice. Piston purchased. What's next on the list? Oh, the tyres. I might get them on the way back, actually. I don't want to take this tractor on the top road. So Rick Moranis was riding a bike in suburban London on a weekday and decided to stop by my school. Are you saying you doubt his story? So we stuck it on him. He turned to the child and said, come on, let's go find people who aren't rude. I'm going to say, no wonder he retired, yeah? Mind right, good morning. I heard Elon Musk was going to destroy Apple. I didn't even know he bought it. What's he got? Is that a true thing out there? Mind right. Is he going for Apple next? Not to buy him, but is he... What's his beef with Apple? Hang on, I fucked it. I'm trying to switch gears. Come on, little tractor, you can do this. Mind right, good morning. Okay, we've crested the hill, things are going fine. High box, high box. There we go. Right, just skid across the top and we're done. Elon Musk can get in his rocket and fuck off to the sun. So it's just that I was wondering if the joke was based on some new news story, mind you, if it was a topical one. Oh, I hate the tractor on these roads. Come on, tractor. Come on, you got this. Dig in, little one. What about air? I do find it weird how little cultural relevance Seinfeld has over here. Like, his stand-up and the show, like... In comparison to the absolute juggernaut that's making him one of the most, like, wealthy entertainers year by year just from syndication in the US, like... But over here... We know it as a cultural reference and it's sometimes on, like, third or fourth channels. Like, Friends, I'd say, in this country is probably 20 times more popular than Seinfeld. US stand-ups are historically a hard sell to UK. Yeah, true. And the other way around, right? I think that's where cultural differences, especially for cultures that are so similar, like ours are, that's where the differences shine out the most. Yeah, it is. That's not to say that I don't watch... Well, I don't really watch much stand-up at all, but you can acknowledge when something's clever or well-worked or intelligent or poignant or whatever. But it's very rarely something you laugh at, right? Even people like Pryor or Murphy at their peak, you have to watch it for that purpose. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, like, I mean, even with current stuff, or slightly less current stuff like Dave Chappelle and stuff, I think one way it tracks is podcasts. I think because these people are inherently interested, but the actual written stand-up is written for that audience, whereas their personalities, I think, come through a bit easier in podcasts and stuff. He is Martin, we're not saying he isn't, but we're talking about why on a widespread cultural level they were nowhere near as influential over here, and why British comedians aren't as influential over there. There are a lot of Americans who enjoy British humour. I think the percentage is a bit lower. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not like we don't appreciate American culture at all, obviously, because the entire English-speaking world is steeped in it, right? But I think humour is a very different thing. I actually put a lot of this stuff to the war, to the Second World War, well, both, because I think the country was so decimated in a lot of ways that there's a kind of resilience that, and I think you get it in a lot of war-torn countries now, where their humour is a lot less, you know what I mean? There's a kind of, yeah, weird. Struggle to understand why the Big Bang Theory went on as long as it did. Well, you're just not the target audience, but the target audience is huge. Stand-up has to hit you in that it does. And I always think that good stand-up can't tell you what you already know. It has to get very close to topics that you don't think of enough. And it's probably incredibly powerful for that very reason, right? Do you remember Ice Pops? I didn't like Ice Pops, they always got sticky on my brass hand. I don't think comedy's different between sitcoms and stand-up though. They're huge difference. Because Friends was massive in this country. And The Simpsons, and it's not like American comedy never hit over here, but stand-up I think is a different beast altogether. It's probably because good stand-up or important stand-up is the stuff that challenges embedded perceptions, right? And I think our embedded perceptions at either side of the continent are very different. Deirdre Barlow would be a funny topic. A topic we don't think on enough. You seem stressed to be considered a rude gesture. Good point. Think you mind, right? Right, how do I think you have to approach from the other side, don't you? Let's fill this fucking thing up first. In fact... Scotty, not yet. Time. Right, that was a lot of noise that we don't have to put up with now. Let's get some shit done super fast. Envelope first. Angry Gamer, welcome to the stream. The fucking Chrisman was telling us about his My Summer Car stream on Thursday, by the way. He set it up to stream on Thursday, and apparently Katz was telling us, and Chrisman, it was quite something. Hello, Beaming.
No päivä, mikä sinut tänne kirkonkylälle lennätti?
I'm in a massive hurry. Right, postal orders posted. Bought a new piston. I'll pick the alloys up on the way back. Alright, pal. I'll be back in a minute, actually. First off, I need to buy some cigs and some scran.
On tää kyllä ollut merkillinen kesä. Välillä se paistaa aurinko,
I know, right?
sitten välillä suottaa vettä satto.
You know what life's
Ja
like,
sitten
eh?
sen
Yeah.
jälkeen taas paistaa aurinko.
Summer, right?
Yölläkin on pimeä, niin siltikin suottaa välillä sattoa, vaikka on pimeä.
You should move to the Mediterranean if you've got...
Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa uudelleen.
Trap! Fuck. Okay, let's eat that and that. Good. So now I've got cigs for the stress. I'll go actually drink over it. Mind rights. Yeah, that's true actually. Great bunch of lads, all the best. Here's a 20p back. Oh. Do you know you could offer me some of the finest confectionery in the history of the confectionery making world, and I'd still rather take a 20p bag. That every person that's been in the shop's been breathing all over for the last 4 days while it's sat there out on the counter. I miss times being sensible. Moving from Texas to Finland was a bold move. From Ireland to Brighton to New York to Texas. Quarter chewing. I could go a mile for some chewing nuts. And some fruit salad that weren't actually Lion's fruit salad. There was some stuff in that jar behind the counter. They made your jaw sore. In other news, my car still smells like a dead body. Write that down, everybody. We might need that in the future. But not as strong as a dead body. Martin ran somebody over on the way back from the petrol station the other day. Yeah, just take it out. I fancy some chewing nuts now. Do you know, there's a sweet shop, Gwynblade, in Flamborough. I think I've talked about this a few times before. Flamborough is a little coastal town on the northeast of England. And it sells... And it's one of them sweet shops where you don't ever see a brand of anything you recognise. And it's really dark and it's really small. You can probably Google it, actually. And you go in there... I hope it's still open, because I haven't been there since, like, 2014 or something. But... And it's the old... There's an old woman that's about 140 that runs it. And it's a proper situation where she slides the ladder across behind the counter to walk up to the top and get the big jugs out to mix you some out. Ugh. Fruit salad from there were to die for. Did that actually post? I'm worried now. Holy shit. Look. That's so unnecessary. But there is the actual... Oh no, that's the back of the... Sorry, I thought that was... Hello, I actually need to buy some big good gubs from you today. I need an alternator belt, brake and clutch fluid, I need some motor oil, I need 2 bulbs, spark plugs, a new oil filter, a battery, 2 batteries in fact, some coolant, couple of mosquito sprays please. I also need some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them. 2 packs of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, please. Then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much is this costing so far? Holy fuck. And then 1, 2, 3 of those. That's a lot. A necessary amount of purchases, I promise. From the Yorkshire Shore. That's how we say it. Sounds like the sweet shop woman from the Roald Dahl autobiography. Yeah, she is a bit of that era. But that's the sweet shops you want, right? Got to remember to clean the trunk. He says it's grass clippings that's got him in this mess, but since when have any of us ever believed Martin about anything? I might not have enough fuel to fill the tractor. We'll put some cherry in it. The Roald Dahl didn't... Am I right in hearing that there's a load of Roald Dahl stuff and a load of Dr. Seuss stuff that's getting rewritten? Or, like, bits edited and changed slightly? See you shortly. Right, I'm going to fill up, I'm going to go back in, and then we're going to go. What time is it? 27. That should be fine. I'll fill this up, we'll pay for it. And then it should be the midstream break. And then we're pretty much done. I just need to go and get the wheels. Have I parked close enough? Too far away. Stubble, you fucking idiot. You're not having hamster camp. Midstream brake anyway, and so I'll turn the engine off. What do you mean, boo? I could repurpose the feet cam that you've all nagged me for and I've finally given you and you don't appreciate. Yeah, exactly mine. I'm not exactly going to get a release form from a fucking hamster, am I? Welcome to the new followers, by the way. I should probably go for the midstream break while this is filling, shouldn't I? But such is life. Is Gwynblade on the bus? Nope. Dead now, of course. Had an accident on the main road. Oh dear, everybody stretch. Should I go in and pay before I forget and drive away and end up... I don't know what would happen if I actually... If I didn't pay and just drove away, I wonder what would happen. He'd probably complain, wouldn't he? Or I'd get sent a mail or something in the mail or something. Not the Daily Mail, the Post. Don't answer if you know what happens if I don't pay, by the way, if that's okay. I'm worried about this. I hope that means the postal order's sent. One more purchase, please. Appreciate it. I am extremely low on money.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Yes, goodbye. Farewell. Thanks for all the fish. They take your legs and leave you on the train tracks. It's not like there isn't a million ways to die in this. I suppose they could utilise one of the many, right? Wake up and find myself in a fucking septic tank. Alright, where's the sun? How's that for a view? Fancy that? In fact, I'll post you this way so you can see Cousin go by in the bus and stuff. Beautiful scenes. Right, I shall be back. 2 minutes, everybody. Satan, you're in charge. Keep it calm. I thought the radio died then. Do you know what, Martin? You threatened big bad bullshit for the midstream break bits and it sailed by without trouble. Satan, best performance so far. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Got 90 minutes to try and make some solid progress on the stream. Beautifully done, Satan. Hey, everybody, what's in this can? Have you ever read Dr. Seuss's The Seven Lady Godivas? I haven't actually, mind you. Why? Is it one that needs adjusting? I like to think of myself as progressive in a lot of areas, but just the idea that some fucking snot-nosed academics think they can sit around and adjust or alter works from some of the best writers that have ever existed. Do you know what I mean? It just feels a bit... I'd rather just them not teach them, or just stop selling them to kids and keep them as historical records than that, you know what I mean? That just seems a bit sacrilegious. Scotty says cream soda. Cheeky says cream soda. What the fuck is going on with the tractor? Keaton says Sprite. Mindright says Diet Coke. Alkarion says... Have I brought the tractor? Did I put the wrong fuel in? No, it takes this diesel. Yeah. Keaton says Sprite, Mindright, Diet Coke, Alkarion, Sprite, Gwynblade, Lemonade, Bog Standard. Bybee, welcome to the stream, says Lemon and Lime. Dougie says Lemonade. Right, did I do everything on my to-do list? I need to go pick up the wheels, let's go do that. Tractor, trailer first, of course. Bybee, good afternoon. I was going to say, actually, that Gartic game mode we played yesterday was really fun, and I'm glad we played it, but it's just a tiny bit long, and it means we only get 3 rounds instead of 4 in our 2 hours, right? So maybe we don't play that one again. Sorry, I just thinking of you, Bybee, it reminded me. It was good, but I think 4 rounds of something else are better than 3 rounds, including that. It's not night time, is it? That should be fine. Yeah, less people would make it go around faster, Bybee. Again, I didn't mean to aim this conversation directly at you, it just reminded me. Right, go pick up the wheels and then we're good. We're going to have some bad weather, it looks like. The answer is, everybody... Oh. The answer is... I tried really hard to make like a comedy struggle with the cam just to try and throw people off. Trying to get the double bluff, but Mindright saw through my lies. It's signed, yeah, by Kate Moss. You like that? Big fan of mine, she is. She's a lurker. She's called Electrical Longboard. She's been here for years. Good work, mind, right? I need to remember which shed it is down the way. I could stop off at Scotty's and see if we can gamble some of our money away, but I forgot how to play that game. Also, fatigue's high. Yeah, I'd rather not do that in the tractor, if I don't have to. Let's put the lights on. Yeah, I thought I'd go double caffeine today. Hey, look! See any goods on the floor next to it? No. I need to find that area at the dump where I found the centre console. Because that thing was top. I knew the rain was coming. It's almost like the massive dark clouds was some sort of early warning. Right, where's this shed that I need to get the alloys from? It's up here on the right somewhere. But if that's Scotty's place. So then, welcome to the stream. I get here, tried to grab some screen cleaner for my laptop before class. Line's at least 30 minutes long, so I say screw it. Try to log into the meeting, Zoom's had an update, and it's 2 minutes before it starts. So then, welcome back. You're gonna miss it, so then. There you go, look Martin, we've got some extra surf then. Where's that shed that's there? Right, I need to learn how to drive down here without flipping everything. Maybe I pull in here. Is this Scotty's place? There's a line for the screen cleaner. Is this where... this might be Scotty's. That means these wheels belong to Scotty. Well, let's get this done nice and fast. Jesus, the weather. Right, come to me. 1 minute before it starts. Love you, Surfan boy! Everybody tell Surfan you love him. This is the last we'll see of him. Who was that guy? I don't know. Dastardly good looking though, Gwynwood. I felt 40% less of a man in his company. Speaking of which, everybody go to Discord and wish Frosty a happy birthday. I have a feeling he probably needs it right now. He had no trousers or pants on. Dashing. Tease it, tease it. Look out for cousin. It was like he wanted me to look at something on the on the ceiling. His laser pen's redder at the end than mine. Is this Scotty's house? Press 1 to go and play 1 round of cards with Scotty. Fuck it, let's do it. I've got very little money, but I might win big here. We'll go put 100 on the table and see if Scotty will lose to us. If anybody can remember how to play this game. Scotty, are you feeling lucky? I'm hoping the opposite. The Seven Lady Godivas is one of 2 books he wrote for an adult audiences. And the only one that was for... Oh, so there are adult-only Dr. Seuss books. Ooh, I can imagine. Alright, if Scotty's in... Is he in? He's in. Hey everybody, if you've not seen this before, remember when Grandma told me that there was a guy that lived by the lake that had pig's trotters for feet and murdered his father? Right, one game. Only one. Hello, Scotty. I'd like to put 100 on the table, please. Don't play cards with that man. He is the devil. Alright, everybody help me. I've started with a 19. I'm going to stand at 19 because he's already on a 13, right? 100% stand, am I correct? This is like, it's not actually a 10, this is not blackjack, this is a different game, so that's a 13. Stand at 19. Scotty pulls a 3, he goes again. Oh. Easy. Probably cost me that much in fuel to get down this road, but fucking good work. What does Grandma know, Mindrate? Oh, fucking, I hate this tractor lately. Well, that was easy. Scotty, thank you for the 100 max. Okay, so the to-do list has pick up the alloys. Done. Fill the tractor. Done. Shop for supplies. Done. Already got the wheels. Done. You're gonna have to come and beat him, baby. Fuck that guy. Fucking true. I think I learned to play when you guys were teaching me. Only marginally, though. I have to get a ridiculously good hand. I've knocked Scotty's shed down. I'd happily move to England and beat him. He's in Finland, baby. He's closer than that. Actually, Finland's probably closer away, further away, isn't it? What is this? What is this? What am I doing? This is some of the worst driving I've ever been involved in. And I killed myself last week. Tell you what. Let's take the easy way out. Don't hit the tree again. There we go. Pretty good. Funny to program the game so any vehicle nearby won't start until you lose enough money to it. Do you know what? That's the first bit of sort of supernatural that's come from this game. Scotty's feet. It's a bit sinister. Maybe everything Grandma says is true. Maybe Uncle is a drunk. Maybe Cousin really is a dangerous driver. We yet to see proof of his dead father, though. That's maybe what's in the shed. We must never look in that shed. Is that the rain stopped? Beautiful. I can't wait to pull this tractor up. I'm sick of this noise. Speaking of stress and torment. Yeah. I do actually need to go to the pond, to the lake house today and pick up the fishing cage and all of that stuff. What's it? Fishing. What's it called? Fishing. Fish. It's not called cage, is it? It's got another name. Fish. Trap. The fish trap. We'll do that another day. It's called this.
Katiska.
That's the one. And that means fish cage in Finnish. Cheeky thick for the bits. This is actually harder to drive and smoke at the same time. I'm surprised they encourage this so much. In real life, I mean. Throw the tab end down by your feet. Oh, that just reminded me of a horror... No, I'm not even telling that story. I'm extremely sad. I'm going to have to now because I've sort of primed it. We used to know... You might actually be familiar somewhat, Gwynblade, with a guy that owned a JCB round... digger, for example, round here, a JCB. And he used to rent out his services. He used to have a Jack Russell. He used to adore this thing. He used to run around it. He used to sit at his feet in the JCB all day whenever he was on jobs, and it never left his side. And when it got into the yard, it used to jump out and like run to the door to meet him. It used to get out early, then run right ahead of the digger. Then it got out and it ran ahead and started investigating a tab end on the floor at the end of a cigarette, and he accidentally run it over. It just reminded me of throwing a tab end on the floor of an industrial vehicle. Put a little sod. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Oh, I brought the tone down now. Somebody say something positive. You didn't mind, but you missed me betting with Scotty and winning myself 100 marks.
Lesson for us all there, don't trust him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not actually a Jack Russell Gwynblade, he just presents as one.
We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky. Pardon my French, ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
He's alive, he's alive. It does look like a tube lipstick. It's easy to balance if you have a stubby bottle of Continental Lager in your other hand. You can stick the cig through the... Yeah, it works. See, I could stop in an Alkyrion's and buy myself the wheel upgrades, but I can't because I've got no fucking money. That's the wrong button. Yeah, Martin, all you missed was me catching 100 marks off Scotty. Drew a 19 on the first hand. Speaking of Continental Lager, oh, is it your holiday with your fucking Martin sun hat? You know, there is something nice about just throwing away all convention and all attempts to have a sort of exciting holiday and just lay somewhere all-inclusive for 4 days or something. Daily photo in the hat incoming. You do realise these people will hold you to that, Martin? Yeah, roaming charges now though, right? In the EU, you'll get fucked out of all your money. It's almost like leaving the European Union, wasn't it? What does O2 get you? No charges. Damn. You can't go on a holiday without Wi-Fi. What's the... Yeah, true. You need to go away, get away from the grind, Martin, and don't scroll through horrible, mind-numbing rubbish in a different setting. There's no signal at sea. Oh yeah, he's off whaling, I forgot. It's also called is that how you say that? Katiska. I forgot what I asked actually. What? An oil rig. What's the word being again, Cheeky? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the fish thing. Yes, I'm with you. The fish trap thing. Pirate ship. Pirate stuff's lame for nerds. Every wave at Surfam. Queuing up for screen wipes. Are you actually off on a cruise, mate? Benidorm, Salou, Malaga, Magaluf, and then home. Does make you wonder why Sothan's laptop is always covered in rice pudding. It's no wonder they won't let him into any lectures or anything with it, is there? It looks like it's hit it from quite a distance as well. Not those Little England places. You're too cultured for that, right? So you go into Fuerteventura. That's an interesting question, actually. I was about to say, we call them the sort of... They're like running joke, that's where all English people go on holiday, right? To Benidorm and to Magaluf and to Salou and to Malaga and all these places. Are there destinations for them type of people from other cultures? Or is there a list of completely different seaside towns where people go for cheap holidays in Germany or Denmark or wherever? As in people from Denmark and Germany, do they go to other places? I'm sure, Martin, but the Irish and the British share more in common than we would with Germany or whatever, right? The language being an important one. They love a Union Jack themed pub, yeah, the Germans. Yeah, I wonder that. Bybeat Cheeky, for example. And Cats if you're here. And Lundios if you're here. Is there... like... sort of lower income people in this country all go to the same... like coastal towns to go for a beach holiday. They go to Benidorm in Spain, they go to Magaluf in Mallorca, they go to Malaga in Spain, and all these places. Is that the same in Sweden or Denmark or Finland? When I was in Phuket, they stayed in a hotel which is mostly Swedish and Danish people. Weird. But that could just be a... as opposed to a big cultural thing, it might just be a popular destination among Swedish reviewers, for example. That's what I'm saying. It might that probably explains it, mate. It might just be a uniquely British thing where we go for these, or where large parts of... Doesn't sound the same. You can't remember what the beach destinations are that people go to from here. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just not a thing then. Are you telling me foreign people go on holiday? They're already abroad. Fools. Another one was full of British, Americans and Russians. The big three. I can't wait to get home and turn this fucking tractor engine off. I've been listening to this tractor engine for 2 hours. I bet there's like 4 people in the channel now, right? There's only so much of this fucking engine sound you can cope with. You don't ever hear people going to like Italy, do you, for beach holidays? Like, I don't think I could name a beach location in Italy, despite it having thousands. I'd rather listen to the Mongolian whistling. There you go. Like, I know that there are obviously plenty of places you can go to the beach in Italy, and I'm sure we could name a few, but as far as cultural relevance, they're hardly like Malaga, are they? There you go, Martin. Like I said, I'm sure you can name them. It's certainly not like they don't exist, but... Rimini, yeah. Never been on a beach holiday, don't really care for that sort of thing. We used to go a lot as teenagers. Is it price, Gwynblade? Is that the reason? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Croatia actually slowly became quite a beach spot, didn't it? The beach they stole off Bosnia. South of France is not really... It's if you think beach holidays from the UK, you think Spain, don't you? Not even Portugal or France. Although the Algarve, I suppose. I hate sand. Alright, Anakin. Alright, that's my bill paid. I am very low on money now. Might get a phone call from Siddles, but I might do that off stream. Now the best of is finished and about to be released at the end of the stream. I've got time to fuck around in my summer car and do the boring stuff off screen. Where is Corsica specifically? Because that is quite a big beach destination, isn't it? Oh, Corsica, of course. Fucking hell, yeah. Corsica and... yeah. One of them's Greek, though, isn't it? Or is it one of them French? Which one's Greek? Sardinia and... One of them's Greek and one of them's French, isn't it? Them islands. Italian, sorry. Corsica is French and the other one is Italian. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean Greek. I meant up near Greece. Mina, welcome to the stream. I've done it. There's no more fucking tractor engine noise. Mina, where do Danish people go? If they go abroad, like lower income families and stuff, if they want a beach holiday, where do they go abroad that isn't in Denmark? We're having a discussion about this at the moment. Napoleon, yes. I couldn't remember which one was Italian and which one was French, let alone the US. I'm a typical Finnish person. Cottage life is the way. Go to Hamburg. Right, a bit of mess. I need to unpack the shopping, don't I? Imagine if millennials referred to Napoleon as him off Bill and Ted. Easy to remember Corsica is French. It's their spare emperor storage space. Yeah, there's like you can get extremely cheap holidays from the UK to places like Malaga, Benidorm, and they become sort of famous for cheap holiday destinations that are junk but affordable. So it is Mallorca mean here, huh? So that is pretty similar. I'm just trying to wonder whether or not the famous British hotspots is the same for every country in Europe. Don't travel a lot, yeah. It's something we'd all look to do, right? It's more likely to go to a country. More likely to stay in the country and go to... Okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to say the word that people in this country refer to it as, and it makes my bumhole turn inside out, but a holiday within the borders. Drunk British people abroad, my worst nightmare. Yep. Sat in a pub with either Only Fools and Horses playing on the TV or a Michael McIntyre stand-up. Is that everything? I didn't buy much food, did I? Mostly Q ingredients and stuff for the car. Ooh, yeah. Good. Alright, don't have to worry about that now. Mina, why must you constantly refer to Menorca? Shit. What's the word? It does, yeah. Remember when that word meant you didn't actually... Yeah, it used to mean, like, making the most of your days off in your own house, didn't it? Or taking some time off without planning a holiday. Used to envy the other kids who went there as a child, but as an adult, fucking hell, it now screams, I'm trying to do something with my kids but can't afford to travel. Which was it Jimmy Carr that said, caravan holidays can be fun, but there are far cheaper ways to let your kids know you're poor. Fucking brutal. I used to love caravan holidays that we went on now and again. I'm not dumb enough to go to the beach around here, you have to be poor and stupid. Wait, is there a beach in your... How far do you have to travel, mind you? I hate that word, yeah. Took the train from Sweden to England this year. That was a fun adventure. How do you get to... Oh, I suppose you took the train, all the way to France, has he? I love a domestic holiday. Yeah, domestic holidays, I think I tip it up as well. Chris, man, my love, welcome to the stream. I'm not a caravan holiday. I just dress like one. Chris, man, how are we this morning, my love? South Wales is great. Do you know what? I mean, nobody asked. I'm doing the internet thing but nobody asked me to say what I'm going to say. Sorry, but I've only been to Wales, Scotland for football, and nothing else. Yeah, it's right there. It's like hours away. I spent so much time in like Cheshire and that kind of thing, but just never decided to just nip across and exist in Wales for a bit. Oh, Scotland. My time off is given to you. Oof. I'm back from a free caravan holiday in Northumberland. Caravan holidays, or at least the one we was or at least this one was like we went on as kids. They were good holidays though, right? They weren't the worst. Never been to Scotland. Shake, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever been inside a caravan. We were a tent family. I mean, that's even better. Shake, good afternoon. Where did you go camping, shit? I go to Cheshire quite a bit. It's a long drive. Oh, the one like this one wasn't like the ones you went on as kids. Oh, I see. I did wonder, Gwynplaine. In what way? I'm not using that other G word that people use for higher level camping and caravan holidays either. Fuck that. I hate that word just as much. Anglesey. Many drenched weekends. I'll be honest. I don't know if it's just me, but I like having these stories. Like, imagine being them kids that go to, like, Dubai every fucking weekend. Not every weekend, but that's their holidays. They're, like, objectively better experiences. Not better, but they're objectively sort of more interesting and more exotic experiences. But I don't know if, anecdotally, they're any better. Closest one's like 15 minutes. Man-made beaches at man-made lakes are all around, but the bacteria from all the goose shit will kill you. What, you can't swim in them? Damn. The caravan was just a plastic house. What did I just do? Did I just put that down first time? Did I just delete some sugar? I wasn't looking. Anglesey is beautiful if it's sunny, but horrid if the weather is bad. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I had an extra sugar for Grandma. I don't know what I just did with that. I might have to check the VOD. I think I just deleted some sugar. It didn't go in there, did it? Where did it go? Did it go through the wall? There's some sugar around here or something, isn't there? The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? We have the trailer tent with the electric hookup. I wonder if that's... If that'll get... sorry, I wonder if that'll get classed as what, sorry? Satan? Looking at a big regular tent with inflatable poles, though, it's far more convenient. See, they're better stories for the Banes, aren't they? You've been to Anglesey for the ferry to Ireland. To repurpose that Jimmy Carr joke, there's a cheaper way of telling people that you and your entire family are a set of gods going to Dubai. Yes. I'll delete some sugar on you, Chris, man. Ugh, they're fucking emotes. 10 out of 10. On the plus side to Dubai, it's probably taken in a lot of the shit quarter away from the decent Euro destinations. True. Oh my god! Oh, the word that begins with a G that you don't want to use, I see. With you doing that and then shit, sort of faux censoring a word, I thought I had some sort of profanity filter on for a second then. I was about to say, everybody start typing your favourite swear words. Chris, man. Have you enjoying your My Summer Car adventures thus far? Everybody follow Chris, man. He started playing it as well. Shake. Whew. Sorry, everyone. Whew. There's a G word, yeah. Rhymes with camping, but it's more wanky. Going back... You people. I have to check the advisory, but there's the difference between you might get sick and will likely kill you. Just from goose shit contamination. Which I think is a Ted Nugent song. Not sure when I'll be playing it again as I have other games to play. Just a few, Chris, man. The big 46, right? Hey, Chris, man. Best stuff coming out at the end of the stream. I'll link it after Marbles. Spoilers, you're in it. What did get us all talking about holiday destinations? Can't remember. What was we talking about? How did... It's very difficult to find the threads of Doomhaus bullshit, Mina, I'm sure. As I'm sure you know. Oh, there's the 7th sugar. Okay, so I didn't actually... Good. Finding the 7th sugar is the... I think it's an Avenged Sevenfold album. Bought even more games since then, but my focus on Uncharted Lost Legacy. Hey, why you shoot, man? I almost had you tearing up at one point. They're all out on PC, aren't they, of course? Else you wouldn't be playing it, but... Might be something I poke my head through the door of. They always looked a bit sort of... scripted action to me. But then again, that was the thing at the time, right? Is Call of Duty still like that? Like, I know the obvious answer to this is I wouldn't know, I don't play that game for everybody that's listening to me right now, but I do worry that Call of Duty is still them really, like, set-piecey action moments where you're not actually in any danger despite the world ending around you. You've got no agency. Yeah, I suppose Tomb Raider's like that as well. The way you kind of give a player agency in those dangerous situations is fucking quick time events anyway, isn't it? So, probably for the best. I hate to think people listening to Avenged Sevenfold and they're actually stumbling on decent... I hate to think of people listening to Avenged Sevenfold and then accidentally stumbling on decent music as a result. To be honest, I don't think they're the worst, like, introduction to heavier music. But the fact they're all still using those names is... No, yeah, Trivium. Trivium. True. Fucking Sabaton. Do you know what Sabaton look like? Sabaton, they look like somebody tried to dress up as Big Boss Man for the... Do you know when you had fancy dress on the last day of primary school? Scripted action, yeah. I almost bought Sinister Gates' guitar recently. They all genuinely seem like nice people, that lot. Like, it's not like... And I think he's a brilliant singer, genuinely. But it's just change your names, lads. Just it's not 2006. He's having a fire sale. How do we start talking about vacation locations? What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Elephino. You know what, Mindrek? Good work. A7X. A7X. Ah! It's just so of its time, I think that's why I hold against it, but... I don't know. Right, actually, even though he's not here because he's studying right now, let's just all have a nice stretch. It is Chris, man, yeah. My camera looks a lot... Is my camera darker today than it is usually? I feel like... I don't know. Alright, let's go to bed. Yeah, I'm not against it. I don't want to listen to it too much nowadays, but for the time, out of that entire lot, there's worse. Alright. We made it. I can now spend the next 40 minutes or so actually working on the car. Can you imagine? Yeah, Siddles was said it's not... Siddles has said the current stuff is not to his liking, but everybody's likings are different. Right. We've got the Killu stuff set up. I could go to the lake house now and get fully set up, but I might do that off screen to spare you all the noise. Is there anything still in the back of here? Oh yeah, my piston. Wait. I've still got both pistons, the new one and the fluxed one. I'll take it. Machine head edge like shitty cheap yogurt? Did they really? I have never, ever, and I say this knowing that Gwynblade could counter with Clutch in York one night, I've never known a band be so loud as Machine Head. Live. Like, uncomfortably loud. Right, let's have everything unpacked. They're knobheads because it was loud. Wait, what have you got against Machine Head? Mogwai, yeah. Wait, I think I was with you when we... Where was that, Gwynblade? I ended up seeing them in the... Who did they support? Did they support, like, the Manics or something? Was it at Brid? I was there for that. Yeah. Yeah, I was there for that. When was that? It was like 95 or something stupid. What the hell was I doing? Bass rattled your rib cage and my insides. It's not right. If a band's that loud, I think it's just bad production, I think. I didn't feel this, did I? Not bad production on the band, but bad from the venue and from the people mixing. Would you actually put Machine Head up there as a cringy edgelord level of metal band? Have you got the right band? I can't say I even remotely agree, Martin. I mean, they do that, of course, but Pantera are guilty of that, and they're one of the best that's ever been in the business. What's the Machine Head album? Is it because they're quite recent, aren't they? Cheeky's just fucking giving it big beans for the radio. For the fucking Vice City soundtrack. Right, this is a lot of unloading shite from the van, I acknowledge, but we're nearly there. Well, I was going to say, Martin, that the album, one of their earlier ones, was 2011, so I was fully agreeing with you. I don't think they're that far away from your estimate. But they're not exactly fucking Megadeth, are they? Okay, that was a lot of unloading shite. I apologise for the slightly slow section of the stream there, but such is the way of my summer car sometimes. When you die... But I should have everything I need now for us to just plough on with continuing building. Unless I fuck something up, which is also possible. Rust in Peace is better than Master of Puppets. Cop that. Do you know, on the list of Metallica albums, I don't think Master of Puppets caps my top 3. As good as it is. Machine Head had a bad rap in Slops' Discord. I don't honestly know a great deal about them. I'm just surprised to hear that they're put up there with that sort of thing. They're not exactly Five Finger Death Punch, are they, for this sort of awful pseudo lads rubbish. Even the deaths are slow in history. Yeah. I'm so bad at my summer car, I even die at incredibly slow speeds. I've just realised what happened. Alcaria. Hang on. So, I had these 3 pistons, right? And I had one. I had 3 that looked like that, and this one, which is obviously, as you can tell by the colour, very broken. I took this one to Alcarion to replace, and he didn't replace the broken one, he replaced one of the good ones at the house. Well, that's 390 marks thrown down the toilet. Thanks, Alcarion. What does that just make any sense? So now I've got an exceptionally good quality one, 2 medium ones, and a bad one. Oh, They do have different names, so I should have swapped Piston 2 with... Today I've learned. Fuck. I assumed it replaced the one I brought with me. Okay, Thanks, Alcaria. Let's blame him for that. They're lumped in with that lot. You failed to specify and check my work. Sorry, it's fine. Everybody's this people. Don't worry, Stubble. People are here to. The people are being nice to you. Look at this beautiful vehicle in Chrisman Red, by the way. We've actually got Scotty to thank for that. I don't know if I ever respray it. I like the colour too much. Maybe we respray it. I don't know. That's the sound from the Half-Life memes. Stubble, a piston better. Shut up. Fuck. That's annoyed me, that. I'm going to have to go back. That's just a waste of money. I can't put that busted piston in, can I? Alright. Thanks, Cheeky. Let's get fed and watered, and then we'll just get some work on the engine done. I think I'm confident that I can get the car into a position where I can get it running and usable now. Repeatedly. Watch Uncle's van be there, by the way. Now I don't need it. What's the chances?
Atana. Voi vittu.
To be fair, when I left in the tractor, it wasn't. Alright, let's get rid of that stress as well. Okay, let's do it all. That's not the stress button stuff, look. I'm going to go stand out here and just look at the lake for a minute and centre myself. It's fine, it's fine. Chrisman was telling me a story about his playthrough, by the way. Apparently Chrisman took the entire bottle of vodka on Uncle's shelf and then stumbled around so drunk that he was in his house that he turned the light off on because night fell, couldn't find his way back. The screen, you remember the wobble on screen? It's happened on this stream a few times. It was wobbling so much that he woke up. That he couldn't find his way home. The sun went down and he was about to die of thirst in his own kitchen but couldn't find the tap or the beers. That's a good effort for your first day on My Summer Car. I'll give Chrisman that. Come on, Martin. C-U-R-K, surely. I don't know what that is, but that's not my accent. Or the Hull accent that we mock so much. Right, deep breaths, everybody. Let's make some progress. Let me just get the flag guide up so I can tick stuff off. Is that ready? It is. Beautiful. Good. Place the engine block on the workbench. Smashing. Crankshaft into the block. There you go, look.
Diet Coke.
Getting Ronya to be able to do that is impressive. Main bearings. Bunch of 9s. 6 9s. To get a finished text-to-speech machine to talk in a Yorkshire accent is something I think only this place is capable of. You should all be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Oh, that's a big stretch. Hey, Kitten, are you here, by the way? Can you hear my voice? We are fishing this evening. That's right, Mina. I'm not quite sure whether we... If you would like a spot. What time is it, Mina, did we say? We're doing the big battle gill hunt. I don't think we actually planned a time. Let me just check something. Yes, I think it's about 8 PM our time, Kitten. I don't know if that works for Mina. She was only here temporarily. So slightly later. Enough time to have your tea. Bolt the camshaft to the block. 2 5s. I said, relax, man.
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest
Why
radio show
eat it?
outside of Betty Outby.
Why?
About Jothan's latest exploit. Try to jump the Resco over the railroad.
Sounds just like a Macam there, Santa. You nailed it. Well done.
Thankfully, he only dented his
Ron, you can do all accents. I bet you can't find ones you can't do. Okay, camshaft gear to the camshaft. 110. Is hamster up yet? Lazy little sod.
How way the lads?
Perfect. What am I doing? Bolt? Oh, put it in. Camshaft gear to the camshaft. That's the camshaft pulley. Camshaft gear. See? Ronnie's got that covered. That's Scottish, in case anybody's wondering. I can align this now, can't I? Am I just kicking the car around? I think I am. Oh, you fucking... How do you do this? I think you do it with the bolt. Oh, it's going to take ages. Just let me know. 8 PM, Kitten. 8 PM, 8 PM, 8 PM. There you go. I assume that's probably the right time. If you fancy it. Are you in for it then? Roger that.
Ikäinen seaman. Egogan get shot by a paintball to the iPad.
Oh, don't, Martin. Fucking hell. Some of us haven't got over that yet. thought it was Paul Gascoigne then. I thought he was stood behind you with a fishing rod and a 6-pack of lager. Jesus, that was a weird time in our cultural history. Fucking hell. Poor sod. I haven't heard from him for a while. I assume he's maybe getting better and just staying out of the limelight. Not Raoul Moat, the other guy. Moaty, it's Gaza. I mean, it's such an honourable thing to do, though. I know it's missing. It's like, what's the word? Not misinformed. What's the word? No, not misintentioned. You know what I mean?
Mouti, it's Gaza.
We had a murderer on the loose in this country in, like, when was that? Like 2009 or something around that time? 10 maybe? He'd shot a police officer and he was on the loose with a shotgun. And he was a football fan. And one of his heroes, a footballer he was drunk, wasn't he? And he was the footballer from the past was like, he was kind of struggling with like alcohol addiction and stuff. He actually took a fishing rod and a can of beers to go and try and talk him down. It's kind of like it's kind of wholesome. I don't know. Camshaft gear. I already put the camshaft gear on, didn't I? What am I doing? Oh, align it. I've already aligned it. Attach timing chain to the gears. 2011-ish. Yeah, it's such a weird story. Like, his intentions were extremely pure, but it's just, yeah, it's sad. Insert pistons into the cylinders. Oh, I can't, though. Could I take the piston? I could... No, I can't, can I? What time is it? Is Alcarion going to be... He's not, is he? And the van's going to be gone in morning. Like, what time... No, it's early, isn't it? Is it early? What time is it? It's 1 PM. Alright, fuck it. I'm going to have to go and get another piston. Alcarion, you fucked me. Right, somebody write in chat for me. Big capitals. Piston 2. Piston 2. In fact, I'll take it. Piston 2. Thank you, kitten. I need to replace this one when I get to Alcarion's. Let's go get the van. Martin. How dare you? What are you all talking about? Scumbag bastard. Speaking of which...
This is like the 3000th time you've used Red Dawn as your stream title. You've lost your creative touch, old man.
Let me just fucking confirm that. Let me have a look. Let me look into this. I can tell you whether I have or I haven't. Siddles. I'm facing my accusers right here.
Kakkosmäntä.
I have used State of Decay Part 1, 2019, New Dawn. State of Decay 2020, New Dawn. I've used New Dawn 4 times for the first stream of every State of Decay, and I've used Tusk Till Dawn for the Part 1 of Far Cry Primal, but I've never used Red Dawn, therefore Siddles is a lying prick.
Dawn French.
Siddles, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the prime. Dawn French. Get shit on Siddles and thank you for the bits. Now, New Dawn is the one that I repeat a lot. Cheeky, thank you for the bit of Santa, thank you for the bit of Siddles, thank you for the 61 months of prime. Enjoyed that film. What, the Dust Till Dawn? Yeah. It was Tusk Till Dawn that I used for Far Cry Primal because I think I'm funny, apparently.
Dawn Star Martini.
Oh, Red Dawn, yeah, the Swayze film. There's been a remake of that shit. He has an Excel spreadsheet. I actually, Martin, have... I just searched the YouTube channel because it's got every VOD for 5 years on there now. Can I borrow you? Yes. Yes. That thigh gap, though. Can I have... I will. I'm just nipping to Alcarion's. I'll bring it straight back. I will. Thanks, Uncle.
Perkele!
Onslow didn't wear a cap, yeah. North Korea in the remake. May have seen it, but it wasn't that memorable. You know a film's good if you can't remember whether you've seen it or not. Alright, we've got the van back, at least for today. I need to get to Alcarion's and back in about 20 minutes. God, that was Yorkshire. Let's go!
One dawn every minute.
Good work, Ronya. Got him. New Dawn is what Scientology's called in Watch Dogs 2. Christ. It always felt like a good stream title for the first streams of every State of Decay playthrough. Imagine Siddle's thinking it's the 3,000th time when it's the first, though. Oh, that's a comfortable got him. I'm assuming you're not available tonight, Siddles. Finally watched the new D&D film. The new D&D today, great film. That was recent, wasn't it? This year. I think for some reason when... My visual memory is broken, right? When I remember a conversation, I remember the place I was when we had it. So I remember Siddles talking about it, which for now...
Dawn to be wild.
Which in this instance means... Grounded. I remember where on the map I was in Grounded. Yeah, and Siddles said he liked it. Santa, thank you for the bit, Dawn to be wild. You've had a Born one. You're not available, yeah, no. Sorry, there is, yeah, we're going to do some fishing. Infinitely better than the original one. Is it good? Chrisman says it's outstanding.
Dawn in the USA.
How was it related to D&D? Is it just what, like, did they just pick a campaign or something? Martin, thank you for the bits. We've had Born ones. Spread it out, nerds. Worth a watch. It's just set in the same world. I didn't know there was a consistent world in Dungeons and Dragons. I've got a lot to learn. Now I stretch.
Dawn wins and dragons.
Santa! That's a Snoop Dogg song. So there are several consistent worlds. Oh, I see. Can you buy just like a default campaign and then that's got the consistent characters? The original was hot garbage. Rather than finding anyone that had played it, they just decided to make a film with dragons and almost a dungeon. Christmas.
Natalie Dorner.
The only person that recognises this song. May have missed some lore points as I haven't played it, but going in blind, it was still great. I really like the... Who was I talking to this about? Is it Martin, maybe? Can't remember. I really like the concept for this new Gran Turismo film. You'd think Gran Turismo, that doesn't deserve a film, but it's actually the story about, a real-life story about a kid who managed to qualify and have a relatively good racing career based on a competition that Gran Turismo held. This is supposed to be good. Like, that's a video game movie that isn't trying to be a film based on or set within a video game. It's just, it's video game related, almost a celebration of it. Oh, so the D&D movie is based in Casino, Green Hill and Marble Zones. Jan Mardenborough, driver from Gran Turismo, that's it, yeah. I like that because that's not a story set within a video game, that's a story about a video game, which is cool, or something pretty closely related to. I will give my very unbiased 0 to 10 score review. I can't wait, Siddles. Your opinion is the only one that matters to all of us. There's a Tetris film. Oh yeah. He did a drive at Le Mans. He had crashed at the Nürburgring. Jesus. So he had a proper career then.
Hello Doomhaus tulee.
Hello Frosty. Frosty. Everybody join me in wishing Frosty a happy birthday. I can confirm it's Frosty's birthday today. How's it going, Frosty? Thank you for the bits. I need to see Oppenheimer. The Oppenheimer game was shit. Was he good, yeah? No singing, please. I hate that. How old, Frosty? Be honest. How old are you, Frosty? Like 36 or something? Never quite sure whether you're older than me or younger or just about the same. Actually, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to, of course. 38. So there's not that far between us, but I was going to say you're still older, like that could change. Happy birthday, Frosty. It's Chrisman's birthday as well.
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on this side of Betty Outavie. Folks, have you heard about Jothan's latest exploit? Tried to jump the Resco over the railroad tracks.
Piston
Thought he
2.
was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
I'm just going to go buy a new piston, Frosty, because this guy fucked me out of the last one.
Terve. Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
You should have known. It's your fault I'm in this mess right now, wasting money that I can barely afford on a new piston because you, dickhead, fucked me out of the last one. Right, thank you.
Haista paska. Oi vittu.
I'm leaving your door open, Alkarion, I'm sorry. That's how angry I feel. Right, don't die on the way home, Stublet. Fucking hell. If I ever die again, have I got permission to just keep reloading the save until I don't get broken pistons?
Piss off.
Piss off. Yeah.
Saatana.
This has been the worst start, by the way. I had a broken piston. What the fuck was that? Something fly over. I had a broken piston, and I got very little money from Uncle for this game. I'm already preparing to jump out of a cake, Chrisman, I was aware. Might get rained on. Good fucking. I hope he gets a slightly wet doormat. Yep, I've said it. Sorry to any children listening, but sometimes you're angry enough to say such things. Right, home. Sorry, Satan, I'm sorry, but I apologise, Dark. Yeah, you buy a campaign book or a setting guide for the world, or both. Individual adventure modules that were maybe world specific or generic, but there's lots of options. So there's at least like some quite knowledgeable characters in this thing that a lot of people would know. There's Chrisman's house, by the way, everybody give him a wave. Chrisman! His car caught air and cartwheeled over the fence and killed a spectator. He killed a Yeesh. Is that going to be covered in this? There's Sothan, everybody wave at Sothan. For that guy. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Chaz just walks in already dancing. Crying out loud. Chaz, good morning. Satan just waved. There's Siddles' house. Everybody waved at Siddles. Oh, my back. Ow, every stretch. Ugh.
Oh Boy Original rakastettu suklaajääki vuodelta 1960. Nyt uudessa käytännöllisessä pussissa, uudelleen suljettava ja helpompi kierrättää. Oh Boy on ollut osa perheen arkea vuodesta 1960 ja maistuu edelleen yhtä hyvältä. Täydellinen juoma aamiaiseksi tai välipalaksi. Kaikki All Gravis Boy kaakaojuomajauheet ovat 100% vastuullisia Cocoa Life-tuotteita. Cocoa Life on oma globaali vastuullisuusohjelmamme.
Frosty, the second person to write that in here today, like Gwynblade said. He was only just talking about that. Cheeky, the only person that could understand that, has no idea what he's talking about. Frosty, thank you for the bits. Right, can I just work on this fucking car? Is it chocolate milk? What is it? Okay, you're gonna have to... I'm joking. What does it mean? Welcome to today's game of What's Frosty talking about? Right, don't get hit by a train. That's today's only danger. One of these days. One of these days. I need to be more cautious now. I can't keep dying. It's a chocolate powder you mix with milk. Oh. Right to the moon, Alice. One of these days, one of these days. It's chocolate milk. But that word means nothing. It means chocolate, but jerky means nothing. Chocolate jerky. It's when you dry it out and salt it. There are tons of lore and novels and tons of other materials set in the Forgotten Realms, the world where Baldur's Gate exists. Oh, is that true? I didn't know that was related to Dungeons and Dragons. Huh. I've never heard people talk about a game like they're talking about Baldur's Gate, by the way. It's been a long time, especially with all the other developers and stuff trying to make excuses like, oh, don't use that as an example and don't expect all of us to be able to make games that good. Is it the sequel to Baldur's a Coot? Fuck off. Forgot to mention I watched the new Spider-Verse last night and it's a banger. Is it good? That's the animated stuff, is it?
Sahti on perinteinen suomalainen maalaistaloulut, joka valmistetaan enimmäkseen ruis- ja ohramaltaista, mutta joskus myös kaurasta ja suodatetaan
With all due respect, Frosty, they're a bit long. And especially for only one person that could understand it, right? Frosty, thank you for the bits. What's that one about? This fucking music. Does it bring back good memories? The answer is no. Fuck's sake, Alkirian. I'm down to 181 marks. Oh, it's a Finnish farmhouse ale and it's fucking horrid, says Cheeky. What, the song or the ale? It's better than the first movie. Can't recommend it enough. The Spider-Man stuff. Oh, the memories from the song. What? It's all fucking I Am Bread and Human Fall Flat. 18th best-selling game of all time, Human Fall Flat, lest we forget. Makes you think of this place. Actually, true. That's a true.
My apologies.
Oh, don't worry, Frosty. We've only got a few minutes left, so to have two of them with text that 90% of the channel can't read. Bill Steptoe, sort of product of its time. Yeah, very much so. Thank you for the bits, Frosty. Probably going to get me DMCA'd, actually, that. That is licensed.
Just in, the must-have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country, the anti-wasp car freshener.
Vitun dorka.
Who's this? Is this Siddles?
Exactly your Satsuma.
Siddles, you're about to hear your own voice. You ready?
No, se on Teemu tätä kyläkaupalta
Oh,
terve.
my post order's in.
Sulle on täällä paketti
Thank you. Yes, post order's in for tomorrow. Good. The new headphones are tippy top. Siddle's got a new headset. Mina, 9 PM Turtle tonight. Kitten says she might be available. I checked the messages as well before I asked. That's a yes. Quick clip it and get the Doomhaus shut down. We should be so lucky. Right, let's get these pistons in.
I'm tired of this game. I'm now going to play marbles 5 days a week 10 tuntia a day.
You know what though, Frosty? We're going to be playing Worms Armageddon every day next week. It's the Worm Olympics. It's that time of year again. I had a headset once. Get shit on Gwynblade. Gwynblade's got his gramophone strapped up to his PC now. You could get your nips out and still not get shut down. What do you mean, please don't, you ungrateful son of a bitch? Right, there's the pistons. They're all going in. I've got 2 new ones. Didn't need 2 new ones, but I have. You guys watch the... Is it finished, Frosty? I'll be honest, I was criminally late to realising it was on. My algorithm is not serving it up. Hello? Hello, Piston. Speak to me. They're at the semis level. Shit. Didn't gramophone you earlier. Quarterfinals. So they're at semis now, yeah. Oh, Katz was saying the other day, it's like Colombia doing well or something, right? So that England had made it to the semis, and that's about as football-y as I get. Colombia out, are they? You watched the very close goal. I actually... Is that the Sweden and the USA one? The only reason I knew about that is because my dad had it on in the car when we was going to watch Leeds. Oh, so England beat Colombia. Germany and the US out, so England probably going to win. USA were the favourites, were one of the favourites. Hadn't they won it like 5 years in a bounce or something? Right, insert the pistons into the cylinders. Done. Bang. Good. Bolt the pistons to the crankshaft. Eight sevens. Frosty. You say that, Gwendolyn. We have numerous conversations about how attractive male footballers are from both sides, so we're all human. Stubber as a dad, brag about it. I share one with Gwynblade, Chrisman, yeah. My dad does not have a nice bum, Siddles. They're all fit, they have to be to run around for 90 minutes. I've been objectifying Rodrigo de Paul on a football pitch for the last 3 years. I can't talk. Bolt the pistons to the crankshaft, 8 sevens, attach the head gasket. Right, tell me the head gasket's not fucked. 4 minutes of the stream left, let's try and fill in as best we can. Sorry I missed your rock show Friday. You missed the girl at the rock show. I fell in love. Bolt the cylinder head to the block. 10 sevens. This just in, Stubbler's dad is not Chris Man. Oh, he's no Chris Man, I see, because Chris Man does have the finest bottom in the community, much as Augur will try and tell you otherwise. I hope everything's good, Frosty. Right, 3 minutes, let me get the head gasket on at least. With the cylinder head and the valves and everything in place. Everybody, best of after marbles. I promise. It should be ready anyway, I think it's ready. It looked it when I was proving Siddles wrong with my YouTube channel. Gonna hit 60 on Everlook. Good stuff. Cylinder heads on, bolt the header, another 5/8. Oh shit, I forgot to go back. You say AV's in a bad state, Mina? Is nobody winning? Cylinder, I always get the cylinder head. It's you, isn't it? No, that's the headers. Cylinder head. How do after all this time, how am I still finding myself? No, that is the cylinder head. What the fuck are you talking about? But the header to this... Losing but failing to get anything. No, Jesus Christ. Is it going to be a quick defeat at least? Okay, 1, 2... Oh, I was saying as well, man, I don't know if you confirmed this. Kitten might be in for... If it's 9 turtle, it looks like Kitten's in for fishing. I've missed a bunch of chat, I think. Roger. Maybe if there's a good healer, you'd do better. Header to the cylinder head. Attach and bolt the engine to the... Oh shit, we're lifting her up already. Right, let me mark that off. I haven't actually, Frosty. Who was saying that they played Car Mechanic Simulator recently? Can't remember. Right, cylinder head is attached. I'm going to check that off the flag sheet for tomorrow. And that was a pretty good setup stream. I think tomorrow we drive the car. How about that? Maybe if there was a decent rogue around. Oh, but he's busy streaming, I see. I thought you were turning that on Siddles. Sorry, I'm busy. Right, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining. That was the longest tractor ride in history. But we end the stream in a position where I can just build the car to completion tomorrow and hopefully catch up to where we left off as far as getting the fucking thing inspected. But for now, everybody, goodbye, my summer car. Goodbye, tractor. Goodbye, van. Goodbye, uncle. Sub to the Sothan. And I will see everybody tomorrow for the continuation of this. Big build day tomorrow. Everything's going to go winningly. But for now, I'm out of here. Thank you all. Welcome to all the new followers. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday for my summer car. So we're back again tomorrow. This has better car building than Car Mechanic Simulator. Does it really? More accurate at least. Is there more detail? Bob the Builder tomorrow. I've never had that before, Scotty. Can you imagine?
Well played.
You know, that went quite well. Right, best of coming up at the end of marbles. Let's do some marbles, shall we? But for now, that is it for my summer car. See you all tomorrow. I love you all. But get the fuck out of my house. Right. For those of you that are in the Doomhaus Discord, stick around and let's pick a winner. I enjoyed that today. Other than the tractor noise, that was quite good.
Let's go green win marbles.
As Frosty says, there are two teams in the Doomhaus, the greens and the oranges. When you first join the Discord, you get randomly assigned a colour, and the greens and oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the winner. The points at the top left, as you can see in your screens right now, show that the orange team are crushing it. The way that we get points is by a single run of marbles at the end of every stream. The winner is the person who types the password and finishes first. And if you are the winner, and if you're the one that contributes to your team's total, you get the Person of the Century of the Day title in Discord and a golden... Imagine. And if you get the most wins in a year, you get one of these at the end, which Cats got in this year, and Tagslack and Lundios are currently tied for in 2023 on 12 points each. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to compete for today's marbles, you could potentially win yourself a spot in next week's Green vs Orange Worm Olympics, where we'll be pausing my summer car to do the big annual August competition. If you'd like to be in today's marbles, then you must simply type the password being Tractor. Go. It was going to be Piston Alkerion, but you've ruined my password. You saw one of them down the window, down scope. What a piston. We've got Shake for the oranges, Scotty for the greens. We've got the oranges, Mina for the oranges, Martin for the greens, Siddles for the oranges, Gwynblade for the greens, Tagslack for the oranges, Alkerion for the oranges, Frosty for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Shiki for the oranges, Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the greens, Bybee for the oranges, Cardi, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the greens. Where the fuck did everybody come from? Azzy for the oranges, Alkerion for the oranges. Have I got Alkerion in twice? Yeah, I have. There I go. Did I get Tagslack on the list? Yeah, I did. Tagslack, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I got confused there. I've got Satan as well, haven't I? Yes. Chaz for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Mindright for the oranges. Chris, man, my love for the oranges. Cat, welcome to the stream for the greens. And Trim, welcome to the stream for the greens. 22 marbles into the race, and it is custom level day.
Enjoy kissing Stubler.
No. First person to pick a number to 1 and 10 pistol level, go. Trim, Cats.
Stubler 40 green.
Lundios, Tagslack, welcome to the stream. Martin says 10 custom levels there. We've got Shake, Scotty, Kitten, Mina, Martin, Siddles, Gwynblade, Tagslack, Alkerion, Frosty, Satan, Cheeky, Lundios, Bybee, Cardi, Azzy, Chaz, Dougie, Mindrite, Chrisman, Cats, and Trim. Is that 12 oranges and 10 greens? I think it might be. Alright. Martin says 10, so we're going to the community maps, global level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Astounding Madness Rush. 8%. Did we, Cardi? Did we have custom on Friday? I can't remember. Fuck it, let's do it today. 22 marbles into the race and we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Frosty looking for their first point. Azzy looking for their first point as well. Maybe did, Cardi. Never mind. Eternal Manco's Astounding Madness Rush. World record if you finish it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody that's just arrived. I mean, look at the level. It looks fancy. Not seen one look like this before. Mindrate claimed he was the wiener of this one. Lundios in second and Scotty in third. Lundios with a win not only gets the greens a point, but it makes him first place, overtaking Tagslack after Tagslack's long reign of terror. But Scotty's got to challenge him on this side. Mindright's ahead of him as well. Frosty's arriving behind on this side. Mindright's still in the lead for the oranges, but Scotty in second for the greens.
Boost.
Oh shit, Dougie got the overtake on that side. Cats out of nowhere. Frosty, thank you for the big bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, Frosty. But we've got electric here. This is not the ending, but it looks close. Is these things going to affect anything? Gwynblade just fell out of the sky somehow. Must have got pegged and stuck the landing. Cat's now in the lead for the Greens. Chaz in second for the Greens. Scotty in third for the Greens. Lots of green action right here. Alkirion, though, in second. Cats versus Alkirion. Sounds familiar. Alkirion gets the drop, but Lundios is still here. Lundios gets ahead of both. It's now Lundios in the lead. Can he overtake Tag Slack?
Boost.
The boosting is not working, Scotty. Frosty, alas. Alkirion in second. Does Alkirion get through the spinner better? He might, actually. He doesn't. Chaz for the Greens comes out of nowhere on this right-hand side. Do the fewer Greens beat the... do the team with fewer beat the team with more? Oh, this is an awkward angle to watch this from. Does Chaz get the drop? He is far ahead of anybody else, but Kitten is arriving for the oranges. Chaz does get the drop. Kitten slams into the... Wow, Chaz got some speed there. Is anybody getting out, or is Chaz going to have the free run to himself? This is looking very Chaz right now. Nobody's got the drop. Lundios is arriving. Is Chaz going to do it? Chaz might do it. He just has to find a way through. He's not. He is. Chaz for the Greens. Fuck.
Take my last bits Hymiö.
Chaz for the Greens is your person of the century of the day. And I hate to inform everybody. But look.
Make it rain green shamrock yksi shamrock yksi shamrock yksi shamrock yksi shamrock yksi shamrock yksi.
Chaz says something in Discord. Show everybody your beautiful crown. There it is. Chaz is your person of the century of the day for the Greens. Taking 12's crown and giving them their 113th point. Fucking Greens. Chaz, why have you done that? Why couldn't you let us be happy? Lundios does get a podium finish in second. Shake continues his dominant marbles run. Azzy in fourth on the first ever marbles, and Alkiri on fifth. Fucking rigged shit game. A green one though, so it's okay. Fucking greens. And look who's trickling in at the death. That's right, it's fucking Trim. Come on, Trim, we've got a best of to watch. Trim! Finally. Alright, everybody. These are your results. Cheeky, the only person to DNF, the only person that plays racing games, is the one that can't stay on the fucking track. Martin, thank you for the massive bits. Frosty, thank you for the massive bits. I appreciate it, everybody. But that is your stream, everyone. Let's give that an Alt F4 because they've changed how marbles works and it's pissing me off. Right, everybody. Here is your Doomhaus Best of July 2023, if the website would load. Let me just check this is the right link and then I'll send it over. Enjoy this, everybody. I apologise it's slightly late. I think that's right. Is that right? That's right, as you can hear cats in the background. Here's the link, everybody. There is your Doomhaus Best of July 2023. Enjoy that. Follow everybody that's linked in the description down below. And I will see you all tomorrow for more streaming. Your person of the century of the day is Chaz for the Greens. Team scores end at 113 to 164 in favour of the Oranges. 51 points ahead even with a Chaz win. If you'd like to compete, we'll do another marbles tomorrow, as there will every day this week, including a bonus bit of stream races if I can squeeze one in on Friday, because it's going to be a shorter stream. That was not a bad stream. Everything's set up. We build the car tomorrow, and I think we can maybe see if we can get an assessment out of the car this week. Can you imagine? Right. Thank you all for being here today. I love you all very much. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hosts, the raids, the subs, and everything. As always, your subs are ridiculous, including you, Alkirion. God damn. Right, but I'm getting out of here. If you're staying on the platform, keep an eye out for Alkirion, who is live right now, doing what Alkirion does. Click his name in the chat and give him a follow. Keep an eye out for Chris, man. Keep an eye out for Cheeky. Keep an eye out for anybody that might be live in the gap between now and when I see you tomorrow for more My Summer Car. But for now, enjoy the best of if you haven't seen it already. But for now, Alkirion, Cheeky, Frosty, Mindright, Chaz, Martin, Mina, Kitten, Trim, Cats, Dougie, Satan, Azzy, Cardi, Bybee, Lundios, and everybody else. Can somebody think of me a final word? I did that in the wrong order. I shouldn't have done that. In fact, I'm going to run away. I'm scared. Leave that. You're not having a hamster cam, Martin. Fuck off.
Yeah!